From the 12 News Studios, this is EVB Live.
Well, summer is just around the corner and things will be heating up. Coming up on EVB Live, we'll have real estate tips for selling your home during the warmer months. Well, summer is just around the corner and that's going to impact people looking to sell their homes. Our real estate expert, Holly Henbest, is here to give you tips for summer sellers. Welcome, as always. We usually have you here on Fridays, but now we're starting on Wednesdays. So great to have you.
Great way to do the middle of the week.
Exactly, hump day.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that people should do and keep in mind is you got to keep your home cool and bright.
Yes, those are the two critical words for the summer, which kind of go against what everybody wants to do with conserving their energy bills.
Right.
But you really want to make sure that you're keeping your AC at a reasonable number. Our suggestion is around 78 degrees. If you're living in the home while it's on the market, that's not going to be a big deal. But if you're out of the home and it's vacant, that's going to get a little bit more costly, you're going to feel like, because you're air conditioning it when nobody's there. So our recommendation, if you're a lockbox vacant home, maybe you want to start in the summer to go with having realtors call you to schedule their showing so that you can go ahead of the showing and make sure that your temperature is dropped down. Because the worst thing to happen when somebody comes to look at your house, if it's 85 degrees inside and they've been in and out of their car,
and
all they can think about is let's look and get out of here. And you do want people to linger. So we highly recommend go against your intuition, keep that temperature down. You're going to have a little bit more on your bill, but it will be worth it because people will stay and look at your home. The other thing is you want to keep it bright. And in the summer, we like to close our window coverings, but for showings, make sure all of your window coverings are open. And we recommend keep your bug screens and your sunscreens off. Again, people love bright homes and they like it to be cool. So keep it all as open as you possibly can. Also, if your home is vacant, it might be nice to have a sign on the counter in the kitchen that waters are available in the refrigerator.
I was surprised by that because normally when you go to a new home build, oh yeah, you know, there's water available and everything. I never thought about it as just, you know, somebody who's just trying to sell their home, like a personal, seller.
It's just kind of nice, and it, again, will get people to linger in their home. Now, if you're living in your home, you may not want people getting into your refrigerator and going through your drinks. But if it's vacant, it's kind of a nice touch to add.
That is a nice
And
touch.
it would also be nice, especially on vacant homes, if you create a seating area. This is good from a staging perspective to show off the space, but also good, again, people are in and out of their cars. They're hot, they're tired. It's a nice place to sit down and cool off and again experience your space. So if right now your furniture is completely gone and you've got nothing in there, maybe at least add a couple of bar stools or add a little seating vignette somewhere so that people can sit down and just really experience the home for a few minutes in some cool
that goes along the lines of kind of staging a little bit.
Exactly.
Now if you have a pool,
yes. Now, we do get storms in the summer, so you want to make sure if you have a pool, you've got somebody who's paying attention to your chemicals every week because pools can turn green very quickly, especially when there's a storm and more debris comes into the pool. So make sure somebody's keeping a close eye on that. And then you also want to make sure that, especially again, because we do have more dust in the summer, that things are staying cleaner inside and outside. You know, people like to walk into something that feels fresh and clean, and when we get those storms, it brings a lot of dust and wind and things blow around. Sometimes you end up with patio furniture in your pool. So
not very pleasing to the eye.
No, not at all. But especially the dust, it can just wreak havoc on the inside and the outside. So maybe over the summer after a storm, you want to make sure you do a nice power wash and just keep things looking fresh and clean.
And when your home is vacant, obviously dust can collect.
Yes.
So make sure you get in there and kind of wipe it off.
Absolutely. And you may even want to just schedule a regular cleaning service for at least every couple of weeks just to make sure you're getting rid of that layer of dust every time. And if your home is vacant, it's nice to make sure you're checking on it. Again, we've talked about this before. If you're not home and maybe you have showings that are coming frequently, but maybe in the summer when things slow down a little bit, if you're only getting one showing a week or a couple showings a week, in between you want to have somebody checking on the home just to make sure everything's good.
If you can avoid it, should people just try to sell during the fall?
The best time to sell is the spring and the fall for sure. There's more volume of activity, but I was just talking to somebody today, and no matter what, people move because something in their life changes. They get a new job, they have a relocation, they have family who moves to town, or something in their life changes. They have a baby, they need more space, or they're downsizing. Life happens every day of the year. So people are still moving in the summer. It's not the optimum time because fewer people do move, but they are still moving. So depending on your life, you may still need to have your house on the market in the summer. If you can wait, it's nicer to do it in the fall when there's more activity or in the spring, but again, life happens all the time and you kind of have to roll with it and make the best of it. So the best way to make the best of it this summer is to keep it cool and bright.
Yeah, don't let the season discourage you still.
Absolutely not.
Okay, Holly, always the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you.